Hey yogis, today I've got a somewhat short yoga with weights workout and I'm using very light weights. I bought these a really long time ago, so I don't even know if these are available anymore. And yes, you'll notice I'm not wearing my contacts. I couldn't wear my contacts today, but I really wanted to get this out to you, so I went ahead and wore my glasses, which you very rarely see me in glasses. Anyway, so this is mostly upper arms, upper body. But because we're doing yoga, we're getting into our lower body as well, and we're really going to get a nice, short, full body workout. So let's get right into it. We're going to warm up with some sun breaths. Have your light weights in your hands. We're going to inhale, opening up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down, folding forward over your toes. Inhale, flat back, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms come all the way up. The back stretch. And then down through our heart. And we're just going to go through that a couple more times, warming up with some sun breaths. And as you'll notice with the weights, we're essentially getting a deadlift in the middle there. So inhale. Arms come all the way overhead and touch. Exhale, push the air away. The slower you move, the more effective it is. Head points down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, looking down towards your mat. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms come up, palms are facing up. All the way as if you're going to touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Last one, inhale, stretch really tall, nice and long. Exhale, fold forward, pulling your abs in to protect your low back. Head points towards your mat. Inhale, feel your spine lengthening out towards your head. Exhale, down. Last time, inhale, palms come up, hands come up. Hands meet overhead and down through our heart. Now let your hands fold down by your thighs. Notice where your feet are. We're going to go into a very simple Tadasana, mountain pose. All 10 toes should be pointing forward. Legs should really be active, as if your kneecaps are lifting up because your legs are so active. And we're just going to do, one arm's going to be in front raise and the other arm's going to be in the side raise, and it looks like this. Inhale up, exhale down, and then we switch arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Just coming up to about shoulder height, maybe a little bit below. Feel as if you're moving from your shoulders. Do roughly 5 here. Elbows aren't locked out. Now you know that I have a disclaimer on my videos. And I am definitely not a personal trainer. I'm not a fitness expert. So that disclaimer goes double for weights. I may not be trained in them, but I've been lifting weights a very long time. And I do my very best to keep you guys safe. Okay, last one each side. Inhale up, exhale down. You can have your feet still hip width apart. You can bring them in a little closer together. We're going to squat as if sitting back in a chair, coming into chair pose. Your head is looking down at the floor. Your booty is curling under a little bit, and we're just going to go ahead and row up, pulling from the back. Exhale down. So elbows bend and come towards your back. Exhale down. Really feel this beginning from between your shoulder blades, coming up to about your armpits. A few more times. Last time. And slowly come up one vertebrae at a time. And I'm going to turn towards the short end of my mat. Actually, no, not yet. We got one more facing forward. You can be at the short end of your mat. I'm facing the camera so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to go into tree pose and take your right foot, bring it to your ankle. You can bring it above your knee if that's comfortable for you. Push your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. Gaze at one spot. All those things will help you balance. And while we're doing all that, we're going to add a little bit more, and we're going to do some bicep curls. The palms are facing up. Elbows are glued to your side. Really pull that core in. That's also going to help you balance. And slowly come up. Slowly come down. The slower you do this, the more effective it is. It's okay to wobble and fall out. Last one. Exhale down. Now I'm going to turn to the short end of my mat, and we are going to step back into a high lunge. Feet are hip width apart. Back leg is really active. That back foot is pressing back towards the back of your mat. Front knee is roughly 90 degrees, wherever you can get it to. And we are going to go into lat pull down. So arms come up overhead, palms facing towards each other, and then bend your elbows, bringing your arms back towards your back, pulling down like a W. Inhale up. So you're making a W with your arms, but the movement really starts with your back. Lats are those big muscles on either side of your spine towards the top of your back. Really feel your shoulder blades coming down your back. We spend a lot of time with our shoulders up by our ears, and it's not real good for us. Alright, one more. Pull on down. Step your back foot in, straighten your front leg, and then with a flat back, come halfway down. Really pressing into your heels of both feet. Both legs are very active. And bend your elbows so they're parallel with your back. And we're going to go into tricep kickbacks. So to begin, we're going to have our hands, our palms facing each other. And then we're going to straighten out our forearms. And back to the starting point. Straighten out without locking out, because that will do all sorts of nasty things to your elbow. I know from personal experience. So you should really feel this in the back of your arm. That's the spot that everybody wants to tighten up, myself included. Go ahead and relax those shoulders. Your core really tight to protect your low back. Do a couple more. Last one. Now pivot so you're facing the long end of your mat. Your feet are still very wide apart. You may need to step them a little bit apart. Toes come in like you're pigeon-toed. And inhale, grow long. Exhale, come halfway down. Palms face each other. And on your next inhale, bring your arms out into a T. Elbows, once again, not locked. Back fly. Inhale, slowly up. Exhale down. A few more. Once again, core is always in, protecting that low back. Low back says, yeah, I'll do the work for you, until it says, no, I don't think so. So that's why we need our core in. It helps to protect your low back. Couple more. And last one. hips and slowly come up straight. Now we're going to do second side, starting off with tree. So take your left foot and bring that above your ankle or above your knee, just not on a joint. Really pressing that foot into your leg, leg into your foot, core is tight, shoulders relaxed. And this time we're going to do deadlift, delt raises. So go ahead, your palms face your body, elbows come up towards your shoulders, and then just straight back down your body. Working our shoulders here. Everybody likes a nice, sexy shoulder. And I'll tell you, I didn't want to wear my glasses for this class, but I can't read my whiteboard if I don't have something in. It's like it's just not happening. And you know, when you're almost 60, the memory, I don't memorize my class plan either. So that's why I'm wearing glasses. Much prefer my contacts, but you know, that's what happens. Gotta roll with the punches. Last one. See if you can make it your slowest one. Really feel that in your shoulders. If you fall out, no big deal. Let that go. And I can do the other short end. And we're going to step back. And we'll work our second side. Make sure your feet, legs are hip width apart. It's going to help you balance more. Really push into the heel of your front foot. Push into the heel of your back foot, trying to push out through the back of your mat. And we are going to go and do lat pull downs on this side. So, palms face your body. And then face up as we bring them up. And then we're bringing them down in a W behind our back. Really pulling in through the middle of our back. Maybe sinking down a little lower in that front knee, about 90 degrees if possible. Sculpting a nice, sexy back. But really what we're doing is just getting stronger. Couple more. Last one. Put that back foot in. Push down to the big toe of your foot and the pinky toe. Bring that core in, come down, flat back. We're going to go with tricep kicks on this side. This time you're going to have your palms facing up. So they're going to come up towards the sky. Really imagine what you're getting into, which is the backs of your arms, without locking out those elbows. And getting those shoulders away from your ears. Spend too much time like that. Last two. And last one. Head and face the long end of your mat. Feet are out wide, toes are pointed in. Inhale, really grow long. Exhale, pull your core in. Come on down. And we're going to do back slides. Another 5. Really feel it starting from your shoulder blades. Really working your back. Feel in the backs of your arms as well. Nice and slow. Abs are still pulled in. Gaze is down at your mat. Last one. Let that go. Go ahead and roll on up. We have, nope, actually, you can put one dumbbell down. You still need one. We're going to come down. I am on my left side. I'm not mirroring you today. It's just too much for my brain. I'm sorry. So, we're going to come into a side plank. You can be on your elbow. You can be up on your hand if you'd like to be. Legs can be bent. One leg can be bent. Legs can be out. I'm going to go up into that side plank. And we're going to bend that elbow toward the sky and then open your arm up to the sky. And back towards your body all the way down. A few more times. Trying to make sure that we are not falling down towards the ground, but really pulling up through your side. That's 2. And last 1. It gets hard quick, doesn't it? Okay, come down. We're going to come into a full plank. You can do on your knees, you can do forearms, you can do on your hands like I'm going to do. And we're just going to hold it. Get a nice, even work across our core. Feel yourself hold in towards your midline. Shoulders again away from your ears. Strong like a plank of wood. Inhale, exhale, come down to your knees. Let's go to the second side. Generally, whatever you did on the first side, that's what you want to do on your second side. So I'm going to be on my forearm again. Legs stretched out straight. Coming up into a side plank. And bring our arms up towards the sky. Send it down towards the earth. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Making sure you're not collapsing towards the earth. Not pulling away from it if there was a fire going on beneath you. Last 1. Gently come on down. Put your weights aside, but one last plank before we get into some stretching. And go on and come on up into whatever plank is working for you today. Thinking about a straight line from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. You're on your hands, fingers are really spread wide. You're on your forearms, think about energetically taking them apart from each other. Last breath. Come on down to your knees. And let's move into a child's pose. Taking your glutes back to your heels. Let's walk on over towards the left side. Stretching out along the side of your body. Right hand on top of the left. Go ahead and take a few breaths here. Letting go of any effort. And just letting go. Walk your hands through the middle. And maybe your forehead comes down to the mat. Maybe it doesn't. Either way is just fine. Feel a really nice stretch across your back. We worked that, not super hard, it wasn't a long workout, but we worked your back some, didn't we? And then walking your hands over towards the right, left hand goes on top, and more into our side body. Couple of deep breaths here. Notice how you feel. Notice where you feel this practice. Back through center briefly. And walk your hands back towards your knee. Then come and face the long end of your mat. Take a C-sit, so your front leg, shin is parallel to the mat. Back leg, your shin is roughly parallel to the back of the mat. And we're just going to go ahead and walk our hand out a little bit. Take the other hand out, trying to make a nice straight line from the top of this hand to the hand that's on your mat. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, curve on over. Nice twist. Let those shoulders relax down your back. Take a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and come back out into that arm stretch, and then raise up onto your knees. Let that top arm fall back. Push your hips forward. This should feel really, really good. If it doesn't, adjust it until it does. Exhale, slowly lower down. Other side. Front leg parallel to the wide end of your mat, back leg parallel to the short end of your mat. Walk your arm out a little bit further than your shoulder. Other arm reaches up towards the sky until you've got a nice line going from the top arm all the way down to the hand on your mat. Inhale, reach out, and exhale, curve over your bent leg. Oh, it feels really nice. Everything relaxed. No need to push here, no need to tense anything. Just let go. Come on, back up to that arm stretch. Inhale, push your hips forward, come on up off your mat. Tarp arm reaches back towards your back. Head falls open. This should feel really great on your back, on the side of your body. Exhale slowly and gently. Come on down. So there you go. The short upper body and lower body, really full body workout, but targeting your upper body with light weights. So getting a little extra in from maybe your normal yoga class practice. When you're doing yoga right, when you're really in the zone and you're doing it and you're thinking about which muscles you're working and which poses, you're going to get a great workout. But, we don't always do that. And that includes yoga teachers. Sometimes, we're thinking about what we need to do next and what we need to do tomorrow. So doing a little yoga with some weights, that can give us just a little extra oomph every once in a while. I really hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know by clicking like, actually watching my videos, subscribing to my channel. All those things really help me to bring free yoga to everybody. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm always listening. If you have any comments, things you want to see, things you don't like, please just drop me a comment. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.